Lots and lots of very dramatic front pages. The front page of the Daily Mail says the Middle East in flames. The Iron Dome holds firm against Iran's 200 missile blitz. Now Israel vows vengeance. The front page of the Daily Express. US threatens severe response as Iran attacks Israel. And frankly, very, very dramatically, the Sun front page just says hellfire, with a picture of people racing into their shelters and bombs kind of raining down, terror in the sky over Ashkelon. Let's talk now, though, before we talk to Rafe Heidel-Menku about what's in the papers, Simon Diggins, Colonel Simon Diggins, military and defence analyst, for an update on exactly where we are. Simon, very good morning to you.
Mike, good morning to you as well. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good. Thank you so much for joining us. I mean, a very audacious attack, you might say, from Iran. I mean, I was talking to somebody just the other day about whether Iran would respond to what's been going on in southern Lebanon and Israel's ability to sort of wipe out Hezbollah, if you like. I didn't think they would do this. They did do it. Is there an element, do you think, in the Iranian sort of mindset that they know no matter how many missiles they send into Israel, they won't really do much damage?
There's an element of that, certainly. There's a discussion at the moment ongoing about even whether or not the Iranians passed a warning via both the US and Russia that this attack was inbound. You'll recall when they conducted the attack in April, it was, and to use a word, performative. It was signalled well in advance. They launched the attack in April with drones and slow-moving cruise missiles, followed by some ballistic missiles. This time it was all basically ballistic missiles, so the warning time was significantly less. But nonetheless, it looks like there was at least some sort of conversation running within the Iranian government as to the extent to which they were going to make this attack, which is going to have a sort of devastating effect, and an attack to, if you like, and warn the Israelis that they could do more as well. So I think there's an element of it's confused as to that particular picture of what they're trying to do. And of course, as you rightly say, they also recognise the effectiveness of the sort of integrated layered air defence systems which the Israelis have, and they could recognise that a significant number of the missiles they fired would indeed be intercepted. So there's a sort of mixed picture going on at the moment. Everyone's expecting retaliation from Israel, and the question really is, will it be a substantive attack, or will it be like the Israeli response in April, which again had this sort of slightly performative element to it, where they aimed it at various targets, knowing that some would be intercepted and others caused little or no casualties. So there's still a sort of conversation, dialogue of war going on between the two countries.
Yeah, I mean, it is a massive standoff at this point, isn't it? Because Israel has to do something in order to prove that you can't just fire missiles at us and get away with it. But at the same time, they don't really want to go after any nuclear facilities. They don't really want to go after anything which could sort of conflagrate the problem further.
No, I think that's the challenge. I mean, I think what people, perhaps in terms of the attack on Hezbollah, I mean, it's been portrayed in the last week as being very much sort of Israel versus Hezbollah. But the other side of the story is that Hezbollah had deliberately held, but under Iranian control, a number of ballistic missiles. And this was Iran's insurance policy against what they saw as a kind of existential attack from Israel by giving those kind of weapon systems to Hezbollah. By effectively wiping out the command and control structure of Hezbollah, that insurance policy had been removed. It was no longer valid, if you like. I think that's why Iran then felt it had to retaliate. It wasn't just, if you like, the Israeli Hezbollah thing. It was a slightly wider issue as well.
Absolutely. Colonel Simon Diggins, thank you very much indeed. Grateful to you for getting up this early in the morning just to show us exactly what's been going on.